This book will help you write better. I know, funny title, but it's a great book. Neville Medhora does a great job in this book of really giving you those things that are very quick tips that you can actually start to implement, and not only just quick tips, but also a different way about thinking about writing. Now, I know many people are probably thinking like writing, I finished that in school. But this type of writing is called copywriting, and is when you are making a social media post, or whether you're trying to sell something, or whether you're trying to let people know about your business or your website or your YouTube channel, your podcast, or even if you have a non-for-profit. There are tons of pieces of writing that you do where you're trying to get people to understand the mission of your organization and you want them to support it. So I highly recommend this book because it was less than $5 and it only took me about 30 minutes or 45 minutes to actually read through the entire book. Now, a couple of things that he talked about in it is when it comes down to writing about something that is important or something that we want to share, for some reason, we get really weird about it. And he talks about how that's a common mistake, and he talks about ways of working around it and how to not fall into that trap. And then the second one, he talked about the 3 ways to get people's attention when you're writing. And it was very interesting to see that 2 of the 3 ways, they're very effective, but they do get old over time. But now there is a 3rd way that he talks about that it is very effective, and it is one that can work over and over and over again because it shows a lot of respect for the audience, the people who are reading it, and it gives people a reason to keep coming back. And the 3rd thing that I want to bring up is the AIDA method. I would highly recommend this if you are if you're running a not-for-profit or you're involved with a not-for-profit and you're trying to get people to understand your mission and you're trying to get people to support what you're doing. I also recommend it if you're in a for-profit business where you're trying to get people to understand the value of your product and you're trying to get them to understand why your business is a good pick. So I highly recommend it.